Hello, you lovely gamers, it's me, Beanboi, and it turns out I have a mild case of f***ing addiction. Favorite game of all time is Resident Evil 2 Remake. Call me a pussy for not really playing the original because of the tank controls, and yeah, you're right. I just can't stand this, just hit the fuck, damn it! Tank controls are dumb and stupid, sue me. However, I love the 2019 remake. It's so full of life, and it has gorgeous visuals, and holy shit, Leon's got a butt chin. The gunplay is fun, the mechanics, albeit annoying at times, are really well designed, and this felt like the first game worthy of the title remake. Like, seriously? How the fuck is this a remake? It's like remicrowaving a pizza and calling it fresh. But of course, that's not all that makes a game good. You need to have a decent story that makes you invested and feel for the characters to be considered a fun and well-made game. Right? Right? So today, I'm going to try to explain Resident Evil 2's story as simply as possible. Let's get started. So we start with our boy Leon Kennedy driving on this highway, I think. What is a highway again? And he pulls into this small little gas station, but apparently the gas prices are a little too high for Leon's liking. So he walks into this dark, seemingly abandoned gas station when he finds a man.
You alright?
Leon! Help him! Why are you walking away? Yeah. Leon just walks away from this poor guy dying on the floor for some reason. But the guy was a dick after all, apparently, because he closed the freezer door behind me. So Leon goes to open the door and... Oh, fuck! So then bing bang boom, you run away from some heroin addicts and then you meet Claire. Awesome! Now I'll be with a partner for the whole game. Maybe this will lead to some cool plot points. Oh, now we're separated. And oh god, run! As you're running along the path of hell infested with zombies, you notice the bright lights of the Raccoon City Police Station. Or Raccoon Police Station, I guess. You go through here, dodge some more heroin, and get inside. Strangely enough, the station is completely barren, except for this camera which showed a survivor. This dumb bitch gave the zombie his flashlight. You crawl through this place for some reason instead of trying to lift the door and end up in Satan's butthole. Eventually, you reach the fuckhead who threw away a perfectly good flashlight and, well, he got what he deserved. You run back through East Office where you came and, well, you eventually come back to Leon, why the fuck don't you try to open the door, and meet Marvin. He doesn't look so good. I'm gonna call him Dad from now on. After exploring RPD and learning about the copious amounts of heroin and weed people use here, you eventually go back to Dad, who says there's someone outside in the courtyard. Oh hey, it's Claire. But didn't she... Oh yeah, I forgot she lived. So you wander around, and if you're like my brother, you take a whole hour to figure out what to do, and then you go down to Sexual Tension Town.
You know, just surviving.
Just fuck already. Then chompy wompers get hungry and want a thick slice of that Claire cake. I fucking hate that I said that. So you turn around and, oh hey, bolt cutters. Now we can go save Claire, just gotta cut the gate open and... Are you fucking kidding me? It would work! Just let me dream, Capcom! So after wandering around for a bit more, you get all the medallions required to escape. Why do you need medallions? Because of a secret passageway. Why is there a secret passageway? Because the police station used to be a museum. How does that explain the secret passage? Shut up. You get back to Dad and, oh, how cute. He's sleeping. I'm sorry. After putting the medallions in the slots, you begin to realize that this is your goodbye. You're moving away from the nest and on to bigger and better things. Dad's not too happy about it. You leave and now you're on your way to finding out what the hell happened here. After a bit, you find yourself in this strange underground area and... What the... Oh, trust me, I've been there. I've eaten Taco Bell before. You find your way to this door and... Ah, shit! The pesky cabinet got in the way. Let me just move this out of the way real quick. Okay. Oh, hi. This guy put one too many fire sauce packets on his taco, and now he's really miffed. After putting down the spicy security, you see that a ladder was dropped for you.
Somebody's watching me.
Yeah, no shit, Leon. After reaching the escape of this place, you find yet another gate you are separated from something from. This time being the great outdoors. Leon takes a look at this keycard slot and finds his one true love. Dogs! Oh, and there's Ada. She's all mysterious for some reason and tells you that she's FBI and tells you to get the fuck out of here. You follow her and, oh, she's gone. Leon follows through with going here and meets Ben, an informant that knows more about what's going on around here than pretty much anyone else. He also has a keycard. Perfect. Now all I gotta do is get him out of here, right?
Sorry, I can't do that.
I have to talk to the chief first.
Leon, we're in the middle of a fucking apocalypse, and you're still worried about upsetting the chief? Why were you created this way? Alright, now I guess we gotta go find the chief. Shouldn't be too hard, and after all, I'll probably find a new friend in this guy right here. God damn it! Now it's your job to find the 2 missing electrical components to open up this jail cell door and to leave the station as a whole. You eventually find your way back into the station and, oh hey, there's this helicopter in the way. Well, guess I'll find another way in. My God, we found the ultimate Chad. So now we have Omega Chad on our ass, which is fun. And oh hey, we get to see Dad again. Man, I can't wait to see him. It's been so long. Dad, I'm so sorry. Your death won't be in vain. After some bullshit puzzles and some wandering around wondering what I did to get to this point in life, we get both electronic parts. Great! Just put the things in and do a little this and a little that, and nice! We're in.
That's not good.
What was that? Oh God! You know, fuck that, I'm going around. Son of a bitch! Okay, I got away. We're free. Are you fucking kidding me? And this is where we die. There's nothing we can do. Oh hey, Ada. So Ada decides to mooch off all my hard work and leaves the garage with me. We then reach the road, where Ada says some obvious shit and uses her FBI powers to break into a gun shop that sells grenades for some reason. And hey, there's a guy in here. And he has a daughter. Maybe we can be a huge party together and escape the nightmare of Raccoon City as a group. And now we reach the sewers, where it's revealed by Ada that someone named Annette is responsible for all of this, along with Umbrella.
And that's why I'm looking for Annette Birkin. She's the one at Umbrella responsible for unleashing the virus. I'm going to bring her down.
Why did you say it like that? And also, there's some rumblies. This is awesome. And oh God, it's a Ninja Turtle reject. And now we reach the part where Capcom got inspired by Crash Bandicoot, and we explode a tank of explodey juice in a crocodile's mouth. Nice. After learning more about how Umbrella works and how they sell the viruses that make the monsters and not the monsters themselves, we reach our first sighting of Annette Birkin, who is investigating a corpse, saying there's not much time. Ada then questions about the G-virus, which results in fire and a bullet hole in my chest. Leon, why did you risk your life for her? You just got her first name like 20 minutes ago. And, well, Leon passed out from blood loss, and now we're playing as Ada. And she has a hacking device. In 1998. And technology wasn't good enough to not use bricks for entertainment. What? We then find Annette, who locked us in an incinerator. Great! After a while, we cross paths with Annette again, who decides to throw a big metal cube at you, and Ada doesn't have any tricks up her sleeve for this one. And she has metal in her thigh. Leon, wake up. You're in a dream. Ada's gonna give you a kiss. But now we're in a sewer, trying to save our one true love from being murdered by some thing. We then find a puzzle that needs chess pieces. Oh good, thank God I took chess class. Fuck. Once we get all the pieces and solve the puzzle, we're off to save Ada. Alright, just gotta divert the power to the door. There we go. And oh God! Now we're fighting the most bullshit boss in the game. Here's why this boss is fucking stupid and deserves to burn in the fieriest pits of the underworld, and whoever designed it needs to be fired from Capcom. The whole concept of this fight is to hit him with this giant crane thing. The only problem is, it doesn't always hit, and this guy is a fucking bullet sponge. The only way to get him to stay in place is by doing enough damage, which can be impossible with the amount of ammo you have at the moment, so it's just a fight of luck! There is no skill here, it's all just please, just hit! Fuck! Not only that, but he does plenty of attacks that just hit you that are completely unavoidable and undodgeable, so you take unnecessary damage all the time. And the fucking icing on the cake, if you damage him enough for him to sit down, then trigger the crane, he might stand up afterwards. And if you didn't do enough damage, guess what he fucking does right after? He charges you and grabs you, putting you and him in the way of the crane, killing both of you. This fight is assetry of the highest degree and needs to be banned. Fuck you and fuck cranes! Now that we beat his stupid ass, we get to save Ada, who has the wristband that allows us into the tram that carries us to Nest, Umbrella's secret underground laboratory. We then see Leon try to be a hard ass, and they talk about trust or whatever, and
If you need help.
I thought I was gonna date Claire. She gives you the ID wristband and sends you on a mission to retrieve the G-Virus. After traveling through plenty of areas covered in jelly, you meet these abominations from hell. Aw, he's giving me a hug! We then find the next upgrade for the ID wristband to get to the G-Virus's location, and oh god, Chad's back with a vengeance and he wants me and no one else. Maybe he's my one true love. Eventually, Leon reaches a weird lab full of what look like failed experiments. But who cares? Oh hey, the G-Virus.
Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown is complete.
That's not good. Ada! Ada, I got it! You're still alive? Where did you come from? Where did you get an acid gun? Why was that more effective than my crane from earlier? What is happening? Annette explains to us this thing was her husband after she called it William. As we see in a videotape earlier in the game, William was gunned down by some agents who needed to take him in and take the virus from him. He then decided to inject himself with G-Virus to save his life. Oh, look who decided to wake up. Well, there goes your sides. Oh, fuck. This incredibly intense and well-made fight compared to the last one is my personal favorite boss in this game. It's just such a cool-looking design, and the fight isn't pure bullshit. Leon eventually kills poor little William and leaves the scene of the crime. You reach Annette, who tells you that Ada isn't actually FBI. She's a mercenary trying to get the virus to sell to a highest bidder. That son of a bitch. Hey, long time no see. You fucking lied to me. I loved you. We were soulmates. I guess I'll have to fall in love with Claire again. I guess that worked. You're alive? No! God, I'm so lonely. You finally escape through the elevator, where you find Claire on a camera.
Hey, Leon, you're breaking up.
You're breaking up with me? After running away and mowing through waves of enemies and Chad, you reach a lift to carry you down to a train. Alright, just put the plug in the socket and we're good. Alright. What was that?
Omega Chad has been activated.
Oh, no! I've used all my ammo. I have nothing left. This is where I die. I can't overcome this Omega Chattery today. Rest in peace, my sweet butt chin boy. Rest in peace. What the hell is that? Oh, that's good timing. Oh, thanks, Ada. So we big boom this Chad into oblivion, and for some reason Leon doesn't shoot him again. Run through the lift exit, explode some more meth heads, and jump on the train. We did it. But at what cost? I lost Ada, my one true love. All I have is this wristband that wasn't even hers to remember her by. Well, guess I'll just go inside. Might as well. How the fuck did you get here? Who's this? Now there's a child around, so I can't confess my love to you. Fuck! Overall, that wasn't as good of a story as I remembered. I mean, it was good, but I'm honestly just kind of glad I finished it. Let's see what's left after I beat it. Son of a bitch! Alright, Claire time. We walk through the gas station, see a guy getting chomped, leave gas station, meet Leon, make it to Raccoon City. Get to the police station, see a guy getting eaten, get saved. See Leon in the courtyard, meet him, leave him, go through the door, go back through the door again, get the medallions, leave dead. Okay, now we're at the part where the story gets different. Claire wanders down this pathway, the same one as Leon did. But this time, instead of a Taco Bell monster, you hear someone panting and seemingly running away. Being the hero that Claire is, she goes to help them. Unfortunately, this cabinet is in the way, and it's too heavy to move. Claire decides to crawl under it, and we meet a little girl. And also one of the best moments in the game! Well, thanks. You didn't need to tell me that. I know already.
You need help.
I know!
He's right behind you.
Oh, what? Oh, shit! That scene is so good! It's creepy enough to make you a bit confused and uncomfortable while also feeling bad for the little girl who is absolutely terrified after seeing the Taco Bell nightmare. It's great. Oh god, we have to fight him again. Alright, now we have to enlist the help of this little girl to get us out of here. Now we have a beautiful moment of connection between Claire and the little girl where they talk about how their parents are basically both dead. Great! And now we reach the best part of the fucking game. I'm not even gonna joke here, I'm just gonna explain it. Claire and this little girl, Sherry, come through the same gate as before, but again, they don't have a keycard. After trying to force the gate open, they meet another person, who comes off as a nice guy at first. Then, he tells Claire to put her hands behind her head. Claire, confused, does what he asks. This piece of shit then tells Sherry to tie Claire's hands with a zip tie. He doesn't comply at first, and he then threatens to murder Claire. We then get a beautiful reference to Chris Redfield from the first game, and then she gets kicked to the ground. This piece of shit then takes Sherry out of the garage as Claire manages to cut herself free with a piece of broken glass. Now we have a new incentive to leave. Instead of trying to save the city, we're trying to save a person. It's so beautifully crafted and well made, and I just can't put into words how good it is. After some exploration, we learn that this guy, named Brian Irons, is actually the police chief. Who the fuck put him in charge? Anyway, we again meet Chad, this beautiful hunk of fucking wrinkly face. We still have to find these electronic parts to get into the cell that has a keycard in it. So we get the things, put them in the holes, and then we got it! One phone call later, we're at an orphanage. This is sad. We're playing as Sherry now, trying to escape from Irons, who's apparently running some weird experiments in taxidermy and doing it to people instead of animals. He earlier stated that he almost came after opening up a tiger, because, you know, that's normal. We grab the key to escape, and oh god, he's onto us! So Sherry badassily throws acid in this guy's face, so we turn around, end up in this spooky hide-and-seek sequence, and this dumb bitch left his key in the door. All we gotta do is grab it, escape, and after stupidly trying to hide under a table, Sherry gets grabbed by Irons and... Gross. Now we're back to Claire, who hunts Irons down at the orphanage after mowing through some zombies and running away from Chad again. You round this corner and... Oh, hi, Brian. Well? We find an underground lair, basically, and oh hey, there's Sherry, and oh god, there's Chad! We make it to the elevator, and Chad uses his almighty strength to pull the door open, but hey, William's here, and oh good, he saved us! What? Oh god, he didn't save us! Now this whole elevator's going down, and Claire passes out. She wakes up to see Annette again. She doesn't really like to listen that much. She says that Sherry is her daughter, leaves, and now we don't know what to do. We go down a creepy sewer hole and see that Annette is disciplining her daughter in the middle of a gross trash compactor thing. Why? And then Sherry falls over. Great. Now we do the exact same thing as in Leon's campaign, fight bullshit, and save Sherry. Sherry has apparently been infected by William, and Claire's not happy about that at all. Claire then teaches Annette how to be a mother, then gets told to go to Nest, the same place we were before. After a sweet bonding session and giving Sherry her jacket, you take Sherry to a chill little room to rest on a bed while you try to find the cure to the virus infecting Sherry. After doing the same thing in Leon's, you make it to the weird experiments room, where you reach the cure location. But it's locked this time. It turns out that the pendant Sherry had was the key to opening the door to get the G-virus, and the cure as well. Great! We turn around and oh good. Again, Annette explodes acid all over William, explains that William was her husband, loses her sides, and Claire instructs Annette to save her daughter while she deals with William. God, Claire's story is leagues better than Leon's. We then beat thine ass, take a lift to the top, and reach Sherry. Now we have the saddest moment in the game. Sherry gets cured from the G-virus, but Annette isn't doing good after having her sides crushed and thrown against a wall. Claire tries to get Annette to go with them, but...
It's a self-destruct code. In case the G-virus leaves the building.
God damn it, Leon. Then Annette dies, and Sherry has no time to mourn as they leave. One last hug goodbye, and we have to go. After escaping through the elevator and escaping some boys that just want a hug, we get to a lone train car, where we receive a minigun. Oh good, there's gonna be a fight soon. We talk to Leon, break up with him, and we're on our way. We put the plug in the hole again, and oh god, he's here! He has teeth claws! He has claw teeth! Help! We gun this boy down with a million eyes and end up killing him. We get into the train and have some cute moments between Claire and Sherry, and then, who's this big hunk of man I see? We did it! We're done! We survived. Resident Evil 2 is complete. Son of a bitch! Okay, second run basically has William fight number 5, and you see that Leon, Claire, and Sherry escape together and walk along a dirt road to escape the horrors of Raccoon City. There, you happy now? Holy shit, it's over. That was a lot. But overall, I love this game. Claire's story was infinitely better than Leon's, probably because of the connection that Claire has with Sherry throughout the game. I had a lot of fun explaining this, but I don't think I can take much more. It was a lot to explain this game, but at least I won't have to make another one of these videos for a while.